Morning everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Zoe and I post videos every Mondays and Thursdays about my life. And today I wanted to share with you guys a diaper review. I was so blessed and so fortunate about my baby shower. About my baby shower. I worded that weird. I got a ton of diapers, like a ton of different brands. I got a ton of different styles. Like I got a ton. So I was able to really figure out what I liked best, how to go about some things. And so I thought I'd give you a bit of a diaper review, some personal preference. This is honestly just personal preference, maybe a little bit of a mom to mom conversation or parent to parent. Yeah, let's get into it. So I got my little notes and I got my coffee, so get a coffee too. So after doing some research about these diapers, because I wanted to give you a little bit more information than just personal preference, I actually discovered some things about the diapers that I wasn't aware of. So I think I'm going to, which is fantastic because now I can take what I've learned and apply it to the next kid, or continuing because we only have a 7-month-old. So we're going to be on diapers for a little bit longer. So I wanted to start off with Pampers. So Pampers is a diaper brand that we have, it's tried and true. We use it all the time. They are affordable. They have an extremely stretchy waistband, so it is so easy putting on a very wibbly wobbly baby. No blowouts. I've never experienced a blowout with Pampers. I don't know what it is, but my daughter is very long and skinny, and I think Pampers caters to that. We've been dealt with like one Pamper blowout, and like that was just that's it. So very affordable, very stretchy, very blowout friendly. And they're always on sale. So on a normal day, they're about 25 cents a diaper. And then when they roll back, they're about 21 cents a diaper. So like they're always on sale. So like you'll really never pay the actual asking price for them. So they're really affordable. The only con is that I just didn't know, is that they're made with like so much chemicals and fragrances and stuff, and I can smell the baby powder kind of fragrance in that. Yeah, my baby never reacted to it, so I never knew the difference. I really was just like, oh yeah, diapers, Pampers. And the other con is that they do have a bad, what's the word? They're not very environment conscious, which is unfortunate, but if you are in a pinch for diapers and you need something that's affordable and reliable, Pampers is a good brand. And I've had some friends also say that, so do what you can. So the next one I want to talk to you guys about is Huggies. So they're right about the same price range, 21 cents a diaper. They're always on rollback. They're always on sale. Like you can always get them. I'm not entirely sure what the actual price is. Like I'm pretty sure it's probably about 25 cents each. Pampers and Huggies are very comparable. The only thing is that they cater to rounder, shorter babies. So my baby had a blowout every single time she was wearing Huggies. Oh my gosh. And it took me so long to figure out why. I was like, why is she having blowouts all the time? Like, is she allergic to something? Like, what's going on? It was just that Huggies is just built different. They were just different from my baby. So, and I found that they were like, going through my archives of memories, is that I found that they were a little bit more stiff compared to the Pampers. Like Pampers is stretchy. I might be like thinking, maybe like envisioning difference, but I definitely remember, oh my gosh, sorry. I definitely remember Huggies not being as stretchy as Pampers. Anyways, so, and again, tons of chemicals and not very environmental conscious. So do what you will. Again, do what you need to do, what's best for your family, what works best for your child. The next one is Hello Bello. Hello Bello, I think, is very comparable to Pampers, and not for like the other conscious of environment or chemicals. That's where they go above and beyond. So that with that though, there is a little bit of a price jump. We're back to 41 cents a diaper, and they have cute designs. That's kind of like, so it's unfortunate that they are so expensive. However, they are very conscious about the skin and about the world. Cute little pro is that they're not as their typical white diaper with the same thing. They always have like different designs and stuff. So those ones were really cool. And the reason why I'm comparing them to Pampers is honestly just the shape. They are, I at least found that they worked really well and they were catered to long and skinny babies. I never had some blowouts with them. They were really great blowout protection, like the leak protection. The only thing is that I did notice that they did have a very stiff, no, not very, less than this Pampers, but not as much as the Huggies. Like they were a good in between, like they weren't as stretchy, but they did really well. The next one I want to talk to you guys about is Rascals. So Rascal diapers, are 21 cents a diaper, and that's kind of like their going rate. So great. They are extremely absorbent. Like I was actually very worried when I was using them because I was like, oh my god, she's not peeing like as much as she was with the other day when we were using the Pampers. It actually took me a long time to realize that they were just extremely absorbent. You know, so if your baby like pees like you're like a ton, like maybe that's it, or like overnight diapers, a good brand. I did hear that little boys need a little bit more protection in the front because they pee straight. So maybe that's your best bet is Rascals, because then they're not too expensive because you don't have to buy the overnight diapers. You can just get an old rounded diapers. I think that's the reason why my sister-in-law loved Rascal diapers. I'm like 50-50 about them, honestly. I also found that they were very tough to get on a wiggly baby because they are not stretchy at like at all. But they have like a front flap and a back flap that need to cross over one another. I did struggle a bit with that, but I wonder, like going back, if I had used the Rascal diapers for the newborn size 1-2 stage and not the 3-4 stage, maybe that would have been super good because they would help with some of the blowouts. I wonder if they were very blowout friendly. We started using them right around the food time, so our poops kind of like thickened up, so we really don't worry about blowouts anymore. Yeah. Another great thing is the price compared to what they offer and how conscious they are about the skin and environment. They are very environment friendly as well as allergy friendly. I do also notice that there are limited coupons and like rollbacks on them. They are pretty standard. If this is what they cost, this is what they're going to be. So yeah. So another brand that we tried was the Kirkland brand. So the Kirkland brand was my far best favorite diaper. They had an extremely stretchy band. I had no blowouts with them. A little bit on the downfall is that they are a Costco brand diaper. So that means you have to be going into Costco to purchase these diapers. And if you're anybody like me going into Costco, you aren't just leaving with diapers. And it's just, so I don't get them, but I really did love them when I did use them. So yeah, I really don't have anything else to say about Kirkland, is that I love them, but it's unfortunate that they're kind of out of reach. All right, and then the last diaper, because I ended up just trying the 6, and then the last one is Pampers Sensitive. So the Pampers Sensitive diapers were really cool too. Honestly, the same thing Pampers provides, great diapers, no blowouts, but the only thing is 30 cents a diaper because they don't use chemicals and they don't use and they don't use chemicals, and they are very environmentally friendly. So yeah. I keep hearing the wind blow, and I think it's my dog whining. Oh my gosh, every time. I hope that helps. That is a little bit of my preference, what my experience is. If I could go back and change some things, that's what it would be. After doing some research on this video, I really didn't know that Pampers and Huggies were filled with so many chemicals, and I just bought a brand new box of Pampers. Okay, everyone, well, this is the end of the video. Thank you for listening to me. I hope this helps. This is, I wish there was a video that really touched on more affordable diapers and pros and cons and stuff that I could have watched. Some videos that I looked up, they really go into really big detail about the more expensive brands, and for somebody that is a stay-at-home mom with a husband that is just starting his career, buying the most expensive diapers isn't in our playing cards. Like buying the most expensive, eco-friendly, no chemicals. I mean, that one's I think we're gonna look into. But anyways, you get the point. Sometimes it's really hard to navigate this as a new parent. So I hope this video helped. Well, thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed your coffee and have a great rest of your day. And don't forget to subscribe.